Hello friends, it's your boy Gingerbread here, and today we are going to tackle what they call the big boy cut in Polar Pass. So what is it exactly, you may ask? It's basically the shortcut in lap 1, except that instead of going there to that iceberg, you will be taking the shortcut directly by jumping from this area. So what's the significance? Well, it will save a lot of time, probably around 2 to 3 seconds rather than going there, and that's a lot. Just heads up, this is not required to beat the dev times, but if you want to further improve your time in Polar Pass, like hit a time of under 2 minutes, then you will need to learn this. So some of you may ask, is it difficult? Yes, it is. It is difficult. This is more difficult than the shortcut in Dragon Mines and Blizzard Bluff combined, honestly. Personally, I just recently started becoming more consistent in taking this shortcut. And I started practicing it around a month or 2 months ago. But take note, I wasn't really practicing it every day. I'm just taking my chances whenever I can, like during Polar Pass race when I am streaming, etc. Anyway, so let's proceed on how to take the shortcut. So, personally, what I do here is that I jump to the turbo pad, power slide immediately, and go to the area. This is crucial. You must time your boost right before you jump. Because the moment you press the boost button, you will need to press jump right after. As in right after. Why? What is the significance of that boost? Like what I have discussed in my previous videos, like in Prepare for the Dev Time series for Slide Coliseum, it allows you to gain more height and more distance when you jump. Also, alright, wait, let's watch it first, how I did it here. There you go. So the key here, the main key here, is to hug the wall. So let's use this as an example. So for example, this is the wall. You will need your car to be really power sliding near it, and halfway through, you are going to jump. Because the path only is around only up until here. So if you continue power sliding there, then you're gonna fall. So let's just imagine that the road is only around this area. So power slide around here, halfway, and then jump. Also, the key here is that you keep on steering to the right a little bit longer even after you jump. Okay? Because if you don't, you are likely to fall. Like here, for example. Because if you release steering to the right a little bit earlier, then you are going to fall. At least that's based from my experience. Like here, for example, here. On the first attempt, I released right a little bit early and probably even jumped a little bit early. So that resulted to us falling. And then you also need to consider taking the shortest distance, which is by jumping onto this iceberg here. Since this one is the nearest from the area we are jumping from. Right. So how do you practice this? How did I practice this? So you can practice this by repeatedly attempting it here on the turbo pad right here. So once you respawn from this area, just jump immediately and then power slide to the right. You can keep on doing that until you find that sweet spot of yours. I mean, if you will keep on pressing the restart button, then it might take you a lot of time since you will have to travel all over again. So basically just keep on practicing in this area, keep on respawning, and then once you have the feeling of it is finally integrated onto your brain, then that's the time where you start doing it from the beginning, okay? So you are free to choose whether take it from this, you jump to this turbo pad or you jump into this turbo pad. Personally, I've been starting my access to this shortcut around this turbo pad. I don't know, it feels more consistent for me. Like here. It just feels right. It just feels right whenever I access it around this area. There's actually no need to do any U-turn there, by the way. You don't need to air brake or U-turn during the jump. So just focus on timing it well and hugging the wall really, really well there. Also, last tip. Do not be afraid to take risk, because the slight moment of hesitation will make you fail the shortcut, based from my experience. So anyway, that would be it. And like what I've said, the key here is to just practice, and then maybe see how others do it. If you can get it in a day, then don't worry. I mean, it's one of the most difficult shortcuts in the game. So just take time to learn it, and I'm sure you'll be able to. If others can, then so can you. That's my motto. So that's the end of my tutorial for today. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope it helps you, even for a little bit, and to gain more understanding on how other players take this difficult shortcut. So see you next time.